Way back in December of 2017, I set the world record for the fastest speed kill of a gold lynel with a combination of different combat techniques. Now, with new advancements and discoveries being found, the most advanced and efficient combat technique for decimating lynels is... You couldn't make this up if you tried. An actual speed killing technique in Breath of the Wild requires you to steer your controller back and forth like your 6-year-old nephew at a racing arcade machine. Now, let's explain how and why this works. And of course, if you like short explainer videos such as this, let us know with a like. Players have long known the best mounted only combat technique in the game called permanent active hitbox. It's a nifty technique where it allows Link, while mounted, to have a weapon's hitbox always do damage, even when you're not actively swinging it. By first swinging the weapon once, holding jump, then cancelling the jump with the B button, Link will sit back down and the weapon will still actively be able to do damage. This can be done with any weapon, and sets up for some really cool possibilities, including infinite elemental effects and switching the hitbox's position, such as holding attack, putting it on your back, or even readying a throw. This is where the damage possibility comes from, because now you have physical control over the weapon's position using motion controls, giving you higher attack speed than sometimes even spinning the weapon. This, in a sense, is just an extremely janky but powerful version of what you see in Skyward Sword, with control over the weapon's position. Now, how do we up the damage to take advantage of this? With 4 things. First, grabbing an ancient battle axe ++ with a max attack modifier of 75. Then, using a triple attack boost to boost the attack 50% and do 112 damage. Then, using the ancient armor set's ancient proficiency, which stacks the boost with ancient weapons by an additional 80%, makes it 202 damage. And finally, by doing the permanent active hitbox glitch while riding at high speeds, stores a horseback critical hit modifier of ×2 overall damage, which makes it a whopping 404 damage every time the weapon touches the enemy. Now we're ready to rumble. While it's fairly straightforward to explain that you just headshot the lynel and then smack them with the axe, this is much harder than it looks. Approach too close to the lynel and lynels become immune to headshots. Shoot from too far away and you take too long to set up the attack. The position of you in relation to the lynel also matters heavily. You have to turn your back as fast as possible, and if your swing is too small, the axe won't leave the lynel's hitbox and won't do any damage. If you swing too wide, you will take too long. There's a happy medium to this technique, and it is not easy to do. But if you can navigate around these issues, you've got yourself a technique which is the fastest way to take down a gold lynel, without ancient arrows. When done optimally, it sets new world records, with the best time so far killing the poor 7500 HP lynel in a mere 6.5 seconds. It just risks some carpal tunnel probably, so be careful if you're gonna go for this wacky technique at home. Hope you enjoyed this explanation of weird tech being used recently in Breath of the Wild. We have more videos explaining new things that are still being found to this day, so check out our ongoing Breath of the Wild Expert Series playlist, and for everything else gaming, stay tuned right here on GameSpot.